In this use case, we'll walk through how a private equity organization can analyze HR and CRM data as part of their due diligence process. A big challenge that customers in the private equity space face is access to high-quality data to run their analyses. Target companies don't want to just hand over the keys to all their sensitive information, and private equity companies need high-quality data to be able to run a proper due diligence process. As a result, there's a lot of back and forth right now, making it challenging to get a high-quality diligence in a short amount of time. Here we'll walk you through how a target company can share their first-party HR and CRM data, keeping it completely locked down and secure, while allowing a private equity company to perform an analysis on it. Let's get started. Here we'll go into our Opaque workspace for a private equity diligence. A workspace within Opaque is an isolated area where different data collaborations can occur. Within our workspace here, we have two users, Alice, who's coming from the private equity fund, and Bob, who is at the target company. Alice and Bob share data to their workspace. So Bob, being from the target company, connects HR and CRM data directly to Opaque. Upon connecting this data, it is encrypted, and Bob holds the encryption keys, ensuring that it can never be misused. Here we could take a quick look at what that data would look like. So for the HR data, it contains information like employee IDs, names, salaries, tenures, some pretty sensitive stuff that Bob wouldn't just want to share outright with a private equity fund. Upon uploading this data to Opaque, Bob can set policies around how he wants his data to be used. Additionally, a high-quality synthetic dataset is generated, and that dataset can be used by the private equity fund to write their analyses before getting access to sensitive data, enabling quick collaboration. Next, let's take a quick look at the CRM data. And once again, this contains some highly sensitive customer information that the private equity fund would not want to share outright. So let's take a look at the types of analyses that you can run with Opaque. Here we have 4 different jobs. A job is just a type of analysis that you'd like to run. Here we'll walk through some custom-tailored notebook jobs, which were written for this purpose, but we also have a set of no-code template jobs that can be performed for some common no-code applications, such as joining datasets, checking for overlap. So let's take a look at one of these analyses. Here we can see our churn analysis job. And within this job, we are using Python and PySpark, some common frameworks to run our analysis. Alice is using the data provided by Bob and writing a script that was developed using synthetic data before even getting access to that sensitive information. Once the script is in a good place, Bob approves the job to run on his sensitive data, and we can see the results that are outputted here. By enabling private equity funds to get access to first-party data while keeping it secure, private equity funds can perform a better diligence in less time with higher quality data while ensuring that data is kept secure at all times and there's no need for back and forth wrangling of data sets and reports between the two organizations. Let's take a quick look at another analysis. Let's look at employee turnover and attrition. Within the diligence process, the private equity fund likely wants to get a good understanding of employee tenure, who's leaving and who's staying. And here we can see, broken down by different departments, a report that was generated by code written by the private equity fund on data that was provided by the target company. Once again, before this data runs on the confidential data, the data owner, in this case Bob, approves it, ensuring that his data is never misused without his permission, so he can maintain data sovereignty at all times. With regards to data sovereignty, every action within Opaque is tracked through a tamper-proof audit trail. Let's take a look at it. Here we can see a list of every action that has ever happened on confidential data within our platform, allowing you to rest assured that your data is not being misused in any way. This audit trail is signed by the CPU or GPU manufacturer where this workload was run in a confidential environment, and you can go ahead and verify the signature with any third-party verification tool to prove that no one has tampered with it. By providing a combination of data policies, workload approval, and our cryptographic audit trail, Customers can be confident that their data is never misused on the Opaque platform, allowing you to perform new types of analysis and start to harness the power of your most confidential and most valuable data confidently. Just as an overview, we walk through how you can connect data securely to Opaque. You can apply data policies to it, perform some complex computations, run those workloads on first synthetic data and then sensitive data, and finally view your cryptographic audit trail, all while allowing you to harness the power of your most confidential data, enabling new types of collaboration and use cases, while never exposing it to any unauthorized party.